Coming up on Wife Swap, two women, worlds apart. A fashion-conscious fitness mum of 6 straight-A students.
Going to school, following rules, is part of life.
Let's go, kidlet. Good job, Jetty.
And a bus-dwelling, free-range mum of 8 unschooled kids.
School is a dictatorship. It's a complete waste of time.
But when they swap lives, their world is turned completely upside down.
Everyone just does what they want.
Hit the jobs, please. Have you done your room? Come on. Woo!
Shut up, because I'll do it at my own goddamn time.
Not educating them properly is taking away their choices.
Did you ever think you might be a little bit behind everybody else that has gone to school?
I didn't go to high school, so...
Until the new mum calls all the shots.
School is in.
Boring.
It's a 1. What number comes after 1?
And when the couples meet for Judgment Day,
Please don't take this the wrong way.
No, it probably will.
who will be
I couldn't get my mind around unschooling.
Bring it.
the better parent?
Children, they don't know what's best for them.
Whatever.
This is Wife Swap. Meet the highly privileged and seriously cashed up Duncan family. Fitness freak mum Tennille, drill sergeant dad Rip, and their 6 private schooled goal-driven children: Ella, Zane, Layla, Sienna, Jet, and Aurora.
9. Hold for 10. Hold.
We're a really goal-driven family.
Woo! Woo!
Parenting to me is raising successful adults.
Girls, martial arts, let's go.
I just want to instill in our children that they can achieve what they want in life with the right attitude and the right work ethic.
We've got 20 push-ups.
What?
Yep.
You're joking.
All right, ready now.
9.
2, 3.
Yeah.
Good work. Okay, next one. Good.
Our family philosophy would definitely be to strive to do our best. Effort, 100% effort for 20. That's how you achieve things in life.
Oh, guys, what do you think about this spot?
Meet the bus-dwelling
All right, we can get out.
and nature-loving Walker family. Hippie mum Angeline, go-with-the-flow husband Bob, and their 8 free-spirited, all unschooled, nomadic children.
We started homeschooling 4 years ago. It's progressed to unschooling, which is a philosophy of letting the children learn about what they're passionate about. You don't have to sit down and just learn maths. You don't have to sit down and learn verbs. It's all part of just real life.
We moved into the bus because we didn't like the life of structure and work and schooling and wanted some more adventure and family time.
Children have a say in where we're going to be going. We do a vote. Who wants to go south to Tasmania? I vote south.
I vote Queensland. I vote South.
We can count. But it is Bob and my dream, and the children are here for the ride.
The social experiment has begun,
Let's do it.
and the wives prepare to swap lives and families.
What sort of family do you think you're going to meet?
I don't know. I'm freaking out.
God knows what they've got in store for me.
You've got your runners, just in case you need the bolt.
You all right?
Oh, I'm gonna miss you.
Love you.
Yeah, Mum. Mummy!
Bye.
the wives travel across the country as they get ready to move into each other's home.
Where is a school out here? Is it going to be a 3-hour drop-off?
I wouldn't want a husband who's domineering and expects me to follow his lead. I'm very independent-minded and I'll do what I want.
Before they meet their new family,
They don't live in a bus, do they?
city slicker mum Tennille and free-range mum Angeline
Wow, it's pretty big.
can check out each other's home.
Oh my gosh! They live in a bus? Oh my goodness! How many people live in there?
Nice. It's just quite flash. I'm scared of touching the walls in case I put a dirty finger mark somewhere.
What? Oh my God! Where do they sleep? Oh my God! I've got pets in here!
Oh la la. Here's the shame living in the bathroom. Pretty spectacular. Oh my God. Seriously, that's a lot of shoes and clothes. Wow.
Look how tiny these beds are. Oh my God, is that a third bed? So this is the master bedroom? What's under here? You're joking. There's more beds under there. Oh my God. What if there's 8 kids? Far out.
Each wife has written a household manual which describes their rules and how to run their home. And for the next week, they'll have no choice but to obey.
My husband Bob and I are free spirits. We love to travel and live in the moment. There's 10 of us living on the bus. There is 8 kids. Oh my God.
My husband Rip and I are very busy people. We have 6 kids between us. We're a very goal-driven and active family. We're scheduled on every point of the day. Sorry, I laugh because say scheduled.
Life on the bus is very much go with the flow. We do literally what we feel like each morning. There is no timetable.
Rip is the enforcer of the rules. The kids call him Sarge because he's always yelling and on their back. Sounds quite full on. Every week, we have a private martial arts class at home. That's Rip's thing, and he has not given up on it. He's teaching the kids the importance of discipline, self-defense, and how to pay full attention. Well, that's lame.
4 years ago, we started homeschooling, and that has progressed to a philosophy of unschooling. What the hell? We let them follow their passions and encourage them to learn what they're interested in. Nah.
School is very important. Children learn social skills. They have to learn how to get along with different people. Why in the hell do people think that school gives us social skills? You have a very tiny little window in recess that you can talk to friends, if you've got friends, if you've had time to make friends. I went through school without friends.
We're believing in giving children choices and respect their choices and independence.
I want my children to go, I'm not going to do that. You can't make me do that.
Wow.
Feeling on edge, both Angeline and Tennille will now meet their new families.
Hi, guys. Welcome home.
I'm Ella.
Lovely to meet you,
Nice
Ella.
to meet you.
G'day.
Hello.
How are ya? Bob.
Tennille, nice to meet you.
You too.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm Rip.
Lovely to meet
Lovely to
you.
meet you.
Thanks for inviting me into your home, guys. I'm really excited.
So we got Oren, Braitham, Dory, Quayla,
Hi.
Ashlam, Willem, Aya in the bus, that's our second girl, and Fimba.
Nice. That many people on top of each other. Mind blown.
So, where is our mum?
near a place called Mudgee.
Mudgee.
We travel a lot. We live in a bus.
Wow. Oh my God.
I want to know how you fit in one of those beds.
I barely.
Basically, there's one bed that goes underneath ours, and it's not the same size. It actually goes all the way to the end of the bus.
There's no privacy at all. Their 16-year-old son sleeps right there. Oh, okay.
So it's like his length and then some.
How are they having sex? Dead set. That's important to a marriage. How are they having sex there with all their kids right there?
It's not ideal, and we're thinking about getting a caravan sometime soon, dude.
Willem, do you want to show me who sleeps where?
No. You don't even know English.
Yeah, you're good.
I'm freaking out about living here for a week.
It's day 2 of the social experiment, and alternate mum Angeline has swapped lives with cashed-up mum Tennille.
Sleeping on the bus is cramped, challenging. Why choose to do this?
And Angeline, who's used to a do-as-you-please lifestyle, must obey the Fort Duncan house rules, which means
Layla, hit the jobs, please.
falling into line with Drill Sergeant Dad, Rip.
Start down in that lounge room, buddy. Please. Stun your beds.
Yeah.
Cushions. Grab them. Come on! Woo!
I don't like being told what to do.
Is that dishwasher full?
Yeah, it could probably go on.
All right, let's get that on.
Shut up, because I'll do it at my own goddamn time.
Have you done your room?
Yeah.
He definitely likes to have things his way or the highway, and he just needs to chill.
Layla,
Yeah.
clothes, darling, from the laundry.
Oh, yeah, there's
Jet,
more.
you can take a bundle up too, bud. Neatly.
I don't think children take very well to being told what they don't want to do. I mean, what's that teaching them? That's telling them they don't have a voice in things.
Bags. Let's go, kidlets. Say goodbye to Angeline.
Bye, Angeline.
Makes me want to give you back to my bus.
Meanwhile, in country New South Wales, structure-loving mum Tennille has woken to the Walker family's unstructured morning mayhem.
This family's routine is beyond loose. Kids everywhere,
That's where we'll get mice inside the bus.
kitchen's cramped, dirty dishes from the night before. It's just chaos.
And with no school on the agenda, the Walker kids head off to hang out wherever nature takes them.
We went for a trip into the creek.
I'll hold your hand. I'll hold your hand.
Everyone just does what they want.
Kids don't need much. A few rocks and sticks and a bit of water and entertain for hours.
Yep.
I say we chuck Oren in.
You chuck me in, I'll take you in with me.
So, Dory, what is it that you love about coming to places like this?
There's more rocks.
Do you collect stones?
No, I collect gemstones.
Gemstones.
Show me your bug.
This family could really benefit from a more structured routine.
Where's your puppy face?
These kids need to learn that sometimes you've got to do things that you don't feel like doing. It's life.
Back at the regimented Duncan mansion,
Workout time.
All right, what side?
Angeline obeys the household rules to do a workout session
Let's go, Angeline.
with Drill Sergeant Rip.
15.
But the constant barking of orders
Come on.
are starting to wear her down.
I don't like being told what to do. Don't like being told what to do. I'll do what I want.
Let's move over to Tennille's favourite machine.
I'm ready to go home. I know a lot is expected of me, and that's fine, but I don't deal well with, I don't know, expectations. I have my own expectations of myself, and that's fine, but I don't like other people expecting me, having expectations of me. I find it quite stressful.
Oh, my lord.
It's a pretty grotty job, but someone's got to do it, basically.
Oh,
According to the household manual, Tennille has been designated the most unsavoury job of all.
oh my God, it's terrible.
Emptying the Walker bus toilet.
I'm such a hygiene freak. Oh, it's leaking. The toilet facilities concern me a lot. Oh my God. Oh my God, that stinks. What if it splashes me? Oh, oh, there's chunks. Oh.
Back on the Gold Coast, the Duncans settle in for dinner.
It's really good.
And controlling Dad Rip is keen to get Angeline's thoughts on their family martial arts session.
So you've heard about our martial arts?
I was reading the manual. It sounds horrific.
Dad's specialty.
It is. Yep. What's the lesson really about?
Life skills.
That's it. Life skills. Confidence.
No.
Boring.
Martial arts pretty much had an anonymous vote of no, they don't like it, but you'll do it.
I just get made to, so.
Yeah. It's obviously dictated by the parents what the kids are going to be doing.
Certainly give the kids life lessons. I think they love the mentor talks.
So boring.
As part of life, we have to make our own decisions, so you're not going to have someone there telling you what to do, like at school. I tell the kids they can do anything they want to do, and if you're not happy, change it. And just go do what you want to do. So that's my motto.
I'm not happy about Angeline coming into our household and imposing her thought pattern around martial arts. We're very strong believers that Mum and Dad make the final decision, and there'll be no change in that, absolutely.
Shut up. Yeah.
It's the final day working under the old household rules. And cashed-up Mum Tennille continues to be confronted by the harsh realities of living on a bus.
I really feel sorry for Angeline washing for a family of 10 like this. I can smell the sheets. I can smell body oil and head on the pillows. She can't fit those sheets in that washing machine. That water's dirty. Bob?
Yep.
With this water here, do we
Yep.
drain that out and put fresh stuff in for a new load?
No, I normally just use the same water, depending on how dirty it gets. If it gets too dirty, I drain it out.
Would you say that's too dirty or?
It probably is, but I'd probably keep it just because I'm running out of water, so...
Okay, all right, I'll put it in. Hygiene. Every kid deserves a bath and a clean bed. It's just still dirty. You're washing them in filthy water and it's just, they're not clean. I have been thinking about the financial side of their living circumstances. I could not live like this. They save on this and they save on that to live a cheap life, and that's great, but I am feeling a little bit for the kids, considering this is not their decision to travel around. It's just gross.
Back at Fort Duncan, free-range mum Angeline is confined indoors, following her household cleaning rules.
There are a lot of appliances to clean.
And she's not interested in being surrounded by so many luxuries.
Forget what a big house is like when you've been living in a bus for quite some time. I'm just blown away with the huge amount of space. Obviously, lots of money. But for me, I don't want to make my life about money. I want my children to know that you can live simple and be happy.
On the Walker bus, 8-year-old Ashlyn has invited Tennille to check out his recycling collection.
So what have we got here, Ashlyn? Tell me.
These are all my cans and bottles.
Yeah? And what do you do with those?
I put them in the machine and then the person gives me money.
So like at a recycling centre?
Yeah.
So you collect it for a bit of pocket money for yourself?
Yes.
Well, you could definitely just start saving up, and then if you want something big in the future, then you're going to have money to get it.
I'm not going to have a job when I'm older. My
not
job's actually going to be collecting cans and bottles.
As the penny drops that unschooled Ashlyn's future could be looking grim,
Yeah, that could work.
Tennille digs a little deeper to find out what lessons he is learning.
How much have you saved so far?
Saved.
Yeah.
I've got no money, absolutely no money.
So you've just kind of spent your pocket money along the way?
Yes.
After you've got it? There's no saving going on, no, financial goals going on. It's just live by the seat of your pants.
Now worried that life on the road isn't in the kids' best interests, Tennille pushes Dad Bob to focus on the bigger picture of providing for his family.
These are stunning photos.
Yeah, well, I really enjoy it.
It definitely looks like you've got a talent there. I can see that Bob and Angeline are enjoying this nomadic lifestyle, but if this is a lifestyle that they're going to pursue, there's ways that Bob could be making money on the go, and photography could be, one of them. They're beautiful.
Yeah, that turned out right.
With the Duncan kids home from school, Angeline must obey the household homework rule.
Can you rocking this? What do you got to do?
I'm just doing the spelling words.
But her firm stance on unschooling is getting in the way.
I think homework's a complete waste of time. So what do you guys think about doing homework?
Boring.
Yeah, boring. Especially after school, right? You've just done it all. You got to come home and do it. Nobody wants to come home from school and have to sit down again when they were home finally and do homework. Do we have to do your reader again? Or... Do you like reading? It's okay if you don't like reading. If you'd given him a book that he wanted to read, he would have read it. Get over and done with, right? I think it's really important that children get freedom of choice. If they don't start now, when are they meant to decide that they're big enough to make their own choices? She knows what she's doing, doesn't she? She's just here for fun.
So what do you like most about the bus?
That might take me a while to think of, but I don't really like it that much. Yeah.
Yeah. And what about, like, with school and stuff? Like, obviously there is no school. So do you feel that you're learning everything that you need?
Maybe not everything I need, but
Yeah.
just learning some cool hobbies that me and my brother have.
Did you ever think about your future and think that you might be a little bit behind everybody else that has gone to school?
I didn't go to high school, so I guess there was a lot of stuff I didn't learn.
The parents are saying they want to give their kids the choice, but I think not educating them properly is taking away their choices. What choices are they going to have when they get to having to get out and get a job? Not many. So what about furthering your education when you get off the bus? Is that something that you would like to do?
Yeah, I kind of want to go to university or... Yeah, I think that would be cool.
How is he going to get into university? Any idea what you want to study yet?
No, not really. But definitely something.
Yeah.
I think that would be a cool experience too, and I might learn quite a few things.
Yep. I don't feel that this lifestyle is acting in the best interests of their children.
us is a big part of our upbringing and where we go to. So I think for me it would be making sure that by the time my son is ready to go into the big bad world out there, that he's actually sufficiently qualified. How do you make sure that your kids are actually, you know, ready for that? Because obviously, you know, it's a...
Was anybody ready, though?
Well, no, not maybe emotionally, but from a learning point of view in terms of, you know, the fundamentals of maths and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, it gets a bit boring sucking up listening to people's opinions, really. It's like, do I really have to go into a game for the 100th time? I had my 5-year-old telling me, you know, about, you know, angles and that the other day, and I'm like, geez, boy, where'd you pick that up? Because it's just in everyday life. I just think school is taking rights away from children, like teachers in charge of you and everything is dictatorship.
But the reality is that the world is what it is, and there's certain things that they need to know, and do you think that there's any way that they might not be getting some of the stuff that they should be getting?
If they wanted to do formal, that's the choice, they can. Like,
I look at my kids and I guess you're always looking to give them the best opportunities that you possibly can, and for us the best opportunity is that formal education.
always having to have an answer just to please people because they don't understand our views. It just gets annoying.
After struggling to live by each other's rules,
Finally. Been looking forward to this.
Tennille and Angeline are ready to take control and lay down their own rules.
All right, Rip. You're not gonna like this one, but you know it's coming.
Thanks for having me on your family bus. I've never experienced anything quite like this before. From living so close to you all, I can see that bus life can have its positives. But I do have some deep concerns, and I think you need to make some big changes. At the moment, there's a whole lot of nothing going on. Every day, the children have no daily structure or things to aim for. So my first rule...
Uh-oh, it's gonna be an explosion.
This family will follow a daily routine. I've made a daily timetable that I expect you all to follow. There will be set times for meals and jobs. So we're all going to do a big bus clean.
Oh, that's what I don't like. Big bus cleanup. Yeah, I reckon that's a waste of bloody time.
You guys love your life. You have a structure, you have rules, and discipline is key. But Rip, you're pretty bossy in the morning and yelling out orders, adding a little bit of stress to the house that doesn't need to be done. And I know you love those weekly martial arts classes, but I also know your kids aren't too keen on it at all. In my family, we vote. So my rule is democracy is in. So, with the martial arts, is it cancelled? Hands up for yes.
Yes.
Ah, the vote is 6-1, so martial arts is cancelled.
Bob, because you and Angeline are always on the move, it's hard to get ahead financially. Living on such a tight budget can have a negative impact on the family. So, my next rule is you need to make more money. Your photos potentially have a commercial value. You and I are going to sit down and make a business plan.
With my photography, it's really having to put myself out there, and it's out of my comfort zone, you know? Nobody likes being out of their comfort zone.
You can do it, Dad.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
You guys got this awesome, beautiful big house. You have everything you need, and your parents have worked really hard to make this happen. But not everything we need to buy has to be brand new and cost a lot of money. So the next rule is Ella, Layla and Sienna are going op shopping with me.
Oh my gosh. I don't want to pay $2 for clothes. Not beneficial for us in any way, shape or form.
Bob, I can see your reasons for not sending your kids to school, but I can see that they're missing out and falling behind. And that brings me to my golden rule.
It's golden.
It's golden.
School is in.
We're not doing it.
I'm not doing it.
We are setting up a classroom right here, and everyone will attend.
No, I won't.
And school starts tomorrow.
I will try, but yeah, it's gonna be very, very crap. Oh, scrap.
Final golden ticket time. So you've got school life and it's all pretty structured and stuff. And I think in life that there's a lot of learning to be had out of school environment. You don't need to wear a uniform to learn. You don't always need to follow someone else's rules. You can learn in any experience and take it back with you. So my golden rule is more learning in the real world. We're getting back to nature. Get out amongst the trees and the grass and the greenery.
I could not achieve my goal of being a dental prosthesis or dental technician by walking in the bush.
Come on, up and at 'em.
In country New South Wales, it's rise and shine to the first day of new rules. And structure-loving Tennille has jumped into the Walker bus driver's seat, bringing routine and order to the usually chaotic family. Starting with breakfast.
Finny, come on.
Yeah, Finbar.
If you just want a little bit more milk on it, there's heaps up here, okay?
Oh, that looks good.
The breakfast this morning, the majority of them were pretty well on board. Bob, would you like to try some?
Sure, why not?
We're preparing food now. Everybody here.
Yum, yum.
Layla, could you pass this to Aya for me? Yep, thanks. They're not used to routine.
That was delicious, thank you.
There's no leader in this house, and this is why the bus is in the state it is in. We're doing a big bus clean today.
The last time we cleaned the bus, it was 5 years ago, and we didn't even have the bus 5 years ago. So we've never done a clean-up this big.
Oi, listen, please. I want everybody to strip their beds, and any dirty washing is to go in this bag, okay?
The worst bed out of all of us.
Yep, pop it in the bag, mate. Good job. Dirty washing. I'll get the bag. You got so much stuff in your bed. Rip it all out.
Fine with me because I haven't done it in like a year now, so it's probably a good idea.
Any rubbish on the floor, pick it up and put it in the bin.
Yes, ma'am.
Grab that brush.
I want poo on my hand.
Scrub down this side of the vanity. We're going to make sure all the urine and poo is off everything.
Very gross. Like, very gross.
Blah.
I think the timetable would be a good thing because normally our day is just like everywhere. Like we don't have specific times for things.
Zip. Good job, mate. All right, we're going to take it into town. I'm going to wash it at the laundromat.
Oh, cool.
Having that structure, following that routine, I honestly think that the kids would thrive on it.
Wow, what is this? That's a pretty decent tree.
On the Gold Coast, hippie mum Angeline is onto her golden rule, taking the private school Duncan kids back to nature.
Oh, wow.
I've never seen nothing like that before.
Amazing that even started there.
And she's determined to prove you don't need school when the real classroom is everyday life.
I think children, if you put them into the right environment, their curiosity is just naturally aroused. I'm 1.80 m. We've got the tree all the way up there. Go on, give me an estimate of what we can actually see.
How tall?
Estimating the height of the tree was a pathetic excuse for math. Anyone can estimate a height of a tree.
I reckon 10 from the top down to the bottom of the root system here.
And it's so vital to know, like, proper grammar and how to write, how to spell. In the real world, it's more just like basic knowledge that you learn in kindergarten.
All right, who knows what this is?
The fern.
Look at these long leaves.
Yeah.
How many do we have here? Oh.
30. 31. 31 plus 31 is 62.
Yeah, and there's your maths pattern already sorted.
They're just having fun, frolicking, feeling plants.
No matter what you do, there's always something to learn.
I just think, oh, are her kids living like that? Just looking at trees all day.
Oh, look how clear that water is.
Whoa. Is it cold?
Is clear.
I prefer being in a classroom with people that have like degrees in teaching,
Oh, guys, it's beautiful.
in my opinion.
Meanwhile in Mudgee, high-achieving mum Tennille is onto her golden rule,
All right, guys, school's in.
taking the unschooled Walker kids out of nature and into the classroom.
You've got lots of books and things to have a look through on your table.
This is about octopus and about random stuff I don't even need to learn with. I enjoy learning, but only when I want to do it, not when I'm forced to do it.
So, Ashlyn, I thought this was a really good page for you to learn because you can just start by counting how many dollars are on this sheet. Ashlyn?
I'm not joining the school class at all. It's boring.
Do you know what number that is? It's a 1. What number comes after 1? How many am I holding up? It's 2. 1, 2.
Okay, tired to do that.
You're tired already.
I definitely think the family needs to learn a bit more, and like the little kids definitely need that push.
Aya, what's this colour?
I don't know.
Green.
They're too young to kind of do it themselves, which is what Mum and Dad are pushing us to do. Like that's what me and Brayson do, but that's just because we're older and we understand that more now.
What? This colour?
That.
Yes, good boy!
So I know the 7 and the 5 equals 2, so it's 12, 8 and 3 is 11.
8 plus 30 equals that, 7 plus 5 equals that. I do like it, you know, I would like to do this more often, like everyone just sitting outside, maybe doing some work.
0.89. So you're not having to do any maths, you just got to write it in the right format. The golden rule of Schools In is working well. Obviously not everyone's on board yet, but they definitely still need to learn the basics of reading, writing and maths, and most of the kids are actually having fun with it. I can see us doing this on a regular basis. You know, but whether Angeline would take the whole Schools In idea on board, I don't know.
We're going to the op shop.
That's not my cup of tea.
Yes, Sienna's excited. You're not keen?
Nah, I think it smells like freaking mothballs in there.
It's the final day of our wives' new rules.
This is like a world of opportunities in here, guys. Get on the front foot.
And consumer-conscious mum Angeline plans to convert the brand-conscious Duncan kids with her op shopping rule.
Wow.
Op shops just seem to have mothballs written in there.
That, I do like it, but maybe not.
I just think about dead skin cells and used old clothes. Ugh.
Ooh, look at that. Ella's been really worried that it's going to be gross and smelly.
This one actually smells like cane, like a bit of a fire.
But op shopping can be lots of fun, and nothing beats a good bargain.
Oh, there's a hole in it. Hey, what's this?
I am more inclined to shops like David Jones.
Yeah, that's fine. Not really.
That's where I would much rather be.
I feel like a hot air balloon. I want that. No, I don't.
Honestly, am I going to find something?
Do you reckon they have other sizes? Nah, it's an op shop.
Then,
I actually want that. That is so nice. Wait, does it smell weird? Velvet.
No, I don't think it smells.
I'm so surprised I found something.
This is what I'd wear, like, on a night if I'm just going in Melbourne. When are you going to Melbourne? I don't know.
So the experience kind of changed my opinions on op shops.
Win-win.
Yep, it is a win-win sitch.
But at the same time, you won't find me in one anytime soon.
Bye.
On the Walker bus, Tennille is delivering on her rule to help chilled-out Dad Bob earn more income for his family.
Look at that. That just looks amazing.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
How you've captured that. You have got, honestly, such an amazing talent. Have you ever thought about starting to shoot some of these great campsites in exchanging to stay there for free? And eventually you could have the goal to being paid to shoot these caravan parks and stay there.
I don't know.
Look at that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
That's absolutely phenomenal. They have a commercial value. I just wish you could see how good you are.
Yeah, I'm my own worst enemy when it comes to critiquing my own work. I probably need that pushing or that mentoring to try and get on track to do something that's kind of been on the back of my mind anyway.
First step, start a website.
Yep.
You've got so much stock on here to put on a website.
Yeah, I guess it's food for thought, for sure. We do have a tendency to sort of live from fortnight to fortnight. Finances coming in would be a huge benefit. If we could have an income from what we actually enjoy on the road, that would make a lot of sense. I think as a family unit, it would actually benefit us.
Absolutely.
Yeah, sure.
Well, get excited.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
I think you should do this.
I actually do.
So how would you feel if I helped you get this started?
I'd be on board 100%. Yeah, be pretty
Done
keen.
deal then?
After swapping lives with a complete stranger, the social experiment is now over, and our wives prepare to reunite with their loved ones.
My heart is full from meeting this family, and I hope that I've left here just giving them a sense of more possibility.
I haven't worried about how I've raised my children in comparison to this and if I'm doing it wrong. We're doing what works for us. All right, guys, thank you so much for having me.
Time. Oh, good job.
Can I have some hugs? Dory, give me a hug.
It's lovely to meet you, Tennille.
Before returning home, the couples will meet halfway to discuss their experiences. But first, they'll reunite with each other.
Aw, you look good, so good.
Don't recognise you.
Oh my God, I think you got hotter. I was worried that you wouldn't want me back.
Rubbish.
Hey, baby. Oh, God. I love you so much. Oh, I've been worried sick about you.
The wives and husbands can now meet each other for the first time.
Okay.
Hello.
How's it going? All right? Good to see each other.
Yep.
So, Angeline, I was in the car, headed bush, and stopped in this paddock, and I'm thinking, where's the house? Oh my gosh! What the hell? It was like the mother in me going, why? How do you raise 8 kids on a bus?
Well, my space is outside, so I'm all right with that.
Surely not. Obviously, coming from my home, I've got loads of space.
Big house. Did my head in within 2 days. I was like, it was like going into an ulterior life that I used to think that I wanted, but no, it's not. No way would I want your life. The structure, the martial arts.
Stay soft.
Having that stress that Rip has of yelling in the morning. Very well disciplined there, Rip. Well-trained children. Trained being the operative word, but yes.
But children need to be led and told, and they don't know what's best for them.
I believe in giving the kids a choice, and just so, as a rule, kids, none of them really liked martial arts, so I gave them a choice. Do they want to keep martial arts or not? Democracy is in. So they took a vote on it, and they kicked it out. and I thought that would be good for them to have a say in what they want to do as a family.
Look, martial arts, I feel, is a whole separate issue, but as far as democracy, nah. That won't be in, that won't be staying.
It's pretty well our way.
Yeah. We will talk between ourselves to make the best decision for our kids.
Jeez.
You know, each to their own. What I'm pro for is schooling. I couldn't get my mind around unschooling. So my golden rule was, school's in. I set a time in the day, which was only an hour and a half.
I think an hour and a half's a long time to sit down.
No, it wasn't. It was an hour and a half with a break in the middle.
It was just, you know, sit down, quiet time, focus.
That's your life.
Okay.
Like, the whole point of our life is that we follow with the kids' leads.
But having little chats with the kids, some very much missed school.
They don't miss school, though. They miss their friends.
But they actually enjoyed it.
They actually all enjoyed it, yeah.
Try that for a week.
They all enjoyed it.
It's foundation work. It's that lead in that they've got some know-how to move into the big wide world.
We can learn anything as we go, and you don't have to sit down and learn it.
But school gives children structure, critical thinking, learning to follow instructions of other adults.
You've just turned this into a whole, we don't do schoolwork. The fact is, unschooling is following what the children's interests are, and if they have deemed it that they want to sit down for an hour and a half to do...
Yeah,
for an hour and a half to...
Once again, it's not a black or white thing.
I was talking.
Sorry, baby.
Just see how it goes.
I'm keen because I saw how much fun they had. And
You always have fun with new things.
And yeah. I personally would like to see a few changes, especially with the basics like reading, writing and maths.
I don't think I'm keen on that, actually.
I like the idea.
But that's my vote.
I think we need to sit down and have a chat.
No, I don't.
After swapping lives, our couples are sharing their experience with the social experiment.
Please don't take this the wrong way. I just want to know.
No, I probably will.
And Tennille is locking horns with Angeline over her decision to unschool her 8 children.
Your kids are bright, like they're definitely not stupid. But I did notice that their level of learning was quite behind where my kids' levels...
Compared to mainstream, yeah, of course.
Do you expect the kids to be up to that standard by the time they reach 18?
No, because it's a school standard. But once you start reading, you start reading. And it's letting them follow that, like you're not being forced into it, they're going to pick it up.
Yeah, I'd have to disagree there.
Bring it.
You have to do things in life that you don't want to do. If you don't want to do your homework, that's just a bit of bad luck.
Yeah, I'd be like, screw this, and I'd go find something else.
I'm the one that's found this really, really hard because, you know, I don't want my kids to be one of those people that can't spell because it upsets me.
Whatever. Not concerned, no. If school is in, then we'll still be doing our life, and if they want to incorporate schoolwork into it, then that'll be up to them.
I like it.
Okay, yep.
So I'm staying away from it.
Yep.
I ain't finished yet.
With nothing more to say, the couples can now return home to their families.
I'm home!
Was it worth it?
Mum's been on an adventure. Oh my God, that bus and the unschooling. It's not a viable way to provide for 8 children. Democracy is in. Oh, sorry, kids, but you're staying at school.
I'm fine.
That doesn't bother me.
You can drag a horse to the water, but you can't make it drink. So I just really hope that Bob and Angeline choose to make a change.
The whole point is that we follow the kids' lead, and then she's bringing in the whole sit down and do school, which she didn't quite get it. If they want to do school, that's fine, but that's not what we're about.
Yeah, well, no, that's what you're not about, because I am kind of about that. That's why 2 cents.
That's okay. You're allowed to have 2 cents. I'll have the 5 cents.
No, well, that's what I'm trying to say. It's not actually okay. I want to have more of a say with what my kids.
Well, that's great.
Yeah, education. I think unschooling for us is almost just not doing anything, and I don't really agree with that. You know, is that going to get them a job? You're going to take this personally.
Of course I bloody well am.
And it's not personal. I think the education is your hang-up from when you were at school, and so I think that's a lot of why we do this.
School is in, Mum.
Is it? And now it's got the walker rule. Yeah. So school in, hands up.
Or some sort of schooling.
Yeah.
No school for me.
I like the idea of having like some sort of schooling for everyone, like just so that when they do eventually leave, they know what they're doing and all that.
She's saying school works in me telling you when to do it, what time. I'm making you do it. Yeah, that's what she's implying. She wants you on a routine every single day doing the same thing at the school hour.
We didn't do it on a routine when we were doing that.
And I can think because we're our own people, we can all agree that we're...
But you were considering before forcing them to do it, though. That was your word.
You're just going black or white.
No, darling, I don't know. I just did a really big week, and I'm really angry that at the end of it you weren't supportive, actually.
So you want me to disagree with myself?
No, I don't want you to do that at all. I just expected you to just show some support after a horrific week I've just been through.
And I've made a real effort in the table meet to support you for that, but I've still got to have my own beliefs and my own person, honey.
Yeah, but how come that we've worked so hard to get here and then all of a sudden you're now saying we'll go and force the kids to do things?
Because I don't believe not doing any schooling is hard work.
That's not the point here. The point
It
was
might not be the best way.
you.
Yep.
Darling, I'm talking. I respect you talking, and I'm going to talk.
Okay, sure thing, Mum.
Actually, you know what? I'm not even going to go there. Go for it, Ori. Go for it.
I thought it was discussion.
I think it's falling upon deaf ears.